Hello and welcome to my Killer is Dead new game 80% speedrun guide. This series of videos will show you how to do the run, nothing more, nothing less, so let's get to it. This run isn't completely optimized yet, but it is so enough that I am confident in making this guide. This run is done on the PC version as it is naturally faster than the console versions. It is less prone to bugs and crashes and has the platform exclusive item Red Ticket. Real time is used over in-game time because the in-game time counter does not work as intended, as it will accumulatively count all of the time you spend playing the game, even if you start a new game. So the only way to start it from scratch is to reinstall the game. The timer starts when you choose the difficulty, and it ends when you do the final execution on David, as the prompt changes from hold to release. This is no official imposed decision, but I use it as it is clear, and I advocate others to use it for consistency. First up, make sure you're connected online, as otherwise the game will prompt you to log in after each mission completion. Then pick very hard as the difficulty, because you need the extra money gained from this difficulty while doing the rescue payment, which is to not get hit by Tokyo's bullets. Now first mash start to skip the first cutscene and tilt the left stick forward and back to execute what I call the Tokyo manipulation, which is to stop Tokyo from shooting, like this. Then walk on the right and he will not shoot at you. Then walk a bit diagonally to the next part, do the Tokyo manipulation, and then walk on the right. Now do the manipulation once more, walk on the right, and he is quicker to shoot in this part, so beware. And in this part do the manipulation as well. Sometimes you might get lucky and he will not shoot at all. And then do the manipulation one more time and walk on the right, and you're free to go. Now, don't forget to change the difficulty back to easy. It's just one button press. There are two cutscenes you have to skip at the beginning of the episode, and as a general rule, do not move the right stick during cutscenes because it will mess up the camera when you get control over your character. Run up to the two wires and kill them. The fastest way is by getting double hits. Then make sure you're close to the middle door, and you should be closer than what I am, because otherwise they might spawn in front of you instead of from your back from the first door, because now you can hit two of them at once and they are against the wall, which allows them to be killed quicker, except the last one, which might end up in the corridor sometimes. Run up to the door and mash through the tutorial prompts. And then kill these two wires the same way. Then skip the cutscene and mash square. I recommend mashing with both index fingers because it lessens the strain on your hands and it is fast. Next up is episode 3. First, run to Alice. You have to get close to her to activate the cutscene. Then simply skip it and run to the door on the left.
けてください。
君。
すぐって言ったじゃない。いつまで待たせるの？仕事なんてやめて早く来て。あなたへのプレゼントがあるの。
This room is filled with wires, and this is where you will get the ability to guard, to dash, and to guard break. So just kill these guys. First one, then there's 3 pairs of 2, and you can cancel your slashing with the guard. And it's obviously advantageous if you hit multiple of them at once. As for the last 2, you have to hit them 3 times and then go to the corner, then they will come to you, mash through the prompt, and then guard break them. You should hit both of them at the same time and then hit them again with the sword to kill them. And stand right here to pick up the cupcake and run to Alice. So now that you have the dash, you should use it whenever outside of battle, but you cannot use it properly until you upgrade it. So just do 1 dash, then wait for a short while, and then do another one. In this room, walk to the left a little, then guard break the Gilded Clawman, parry him when he does his attack, and then guard break him again. And after you do the final part of the guard break, dash to cancel it, then guard break once more, and you should be able to adrenaline burst it. And the reason for moving on the left is to align the Clawman so that you can get his drops right after the small cutscene plays. Otherwise you will have to move around a little to get them. Bring the flower to Alice, go to the next room. Now, skip the Mika cutscene, and then align yourself with the door so that you are on the right side looking from the outside of the room, and then have your head placed on the weird lamp, then shoot it, then move and shoot the others. Move to the wall, break it with the guard break, pick up the item, then go to the middle room. Now dash up forward and then headshot all of them, because if you headshot them from a distance you will get the headshot animation and it just wastes time. And take all of their drops, give the item to Alice, and now there will be one more prompt, after which open the menu and then upgrade the first dash, and you just press up on the D-pad and then X. Then dash to the boss, and now cancel the dash with the Musselbach gun aim. As for Alice, now mash through the prompts and shoot her, and then dodge burst her as soon as possible. And I don't know if this happens for anyone else, but the very beginning lags. Now shoot her down and then AB her, and when you shoot at her when she's up in the ceiling, I suggest toggling the aim on and off to make it automatically aim at her, so you don't have to move the aim yourself. Now it is possible in the third phase to block her from climbing up, which makes it faster. However, sometimes she will just climb up on her own immediately, or just do this weird wave attack, and you can damage her during all of that. And here you can see I did enough damage to her fast enough that I was able to down her without her climbing up a second time, which is what you should aim for.